Dear one, welcome to the series of the 7 vital principles of a yoga asana practice. We are at number 4, which is rooting down, grounding, if you want to call it. So the mind rests at the place where the body touches the floor and the body touches the breath. So allow the weight of the body to sink into this place. Allow the weight of the body to sink into every single point that the posture has with the floor. So root down into those points, whatever part of the body is touching the floor. Like roots of a tree being grounding into earth. Imagine your body is grounding down into earth, because the deeper we ground down, the higher we can stretch up. So as this rooting in every single pose is mastered, the body becomes light, loose, and it moves without effort being strained into the posture and the practice. So from here, closing the eyes, softening the gaze. Now all the points of contact that you feel with the floor, root them down. Imagine they are sinking about 5 centimeters below the floor. Finding the stability. From that rooting and resting, notice how we can extend the spine and the crown of the head a little higher. Is it possible to notice the surrender of the body at these points of contact with Mama Earth? Allow those points that is so relaxed and resting to send a message of safety to the rest of the body. Placing the breath into rooting. The next inhale, we reach our hands high up into the sky and we root and ground down. Placing the hands in the center of the chest in prayer. With the hands hovering over the hub of the heart, open yourself up to receive what is of highest relevance here. So it mote be. Humbly bowing the head down towards the inner teacher. And slowly opening those beautiful eyes. So from here, the posture we are going to start with is Malasana. You're taking the feet a little bit wider out. Rooting and sitting down. All 4 corners of your feet are grounded. Your elbows are opening up the hips a little bit more. If not, you can also just drop your elbows onto your knees. Spine is nice and tall, chin parallel to the floor. Close the eyes and feel how your feet are rooting deeper and deeper. Breathe into the belly one more time. Beautiful. Now from there, we're going to straighten the left hand and reach the right hand all the way up. 3 deep breaths. Coming all the way back to center. First realign. And right hand reaches all the way out. Left arm reaches high up to the sky. 3 deep breaths. Breathe into the belly. Coming all the way back to center. Now from there, dropping the hands firmly down into the floor, start sending the hips high. Keep the feet exactly as they are. And just drop the hands, drop the head. From there, bringing the toes closer together so that the feet is about hip distance apart. Beautiful. So from here, we're going to bend into both the knees, place the elbows onto the knees, tuck the tailbone ever so slightly. From there, the right hand comes diagonally. We straighten into the left leg and we reach high up into the sky with the other hand. Feel the grounded energy. Rooting down. Breathe into the belly. And if you can, grab hold of that bent leg, thigh. Coming all the way back down, hang. Legs are straight, hanging like a rag doll. On the next inhale, bend into the knees, both elbows onto the knees. Taking your left hand now to come in diagonally, straightening into your right leg and reach that right arm way up high into the sky. Then from there, if you can, flip the palm, see if you can grab hold of the left thigh, and 3 deep breaths. Each exhale, root you down deeper. And exhale, straighten both the legs, hanging like a rag doll. You can also just rest your hands into your elbows by bending into your elbows. And from there, you're going to drop down onto your knees, coming onto all fours. Now we are really going to strengthen into the root of this practice. Tucking both the knees. Almost like pushing your chest a little bit away from the mat. Taking a deep breath in. Now feel the points of contact beneath the toes. Ground down, activate the core, and lift the knees a little bit away from the mat. Just for 3, 2, 1, and drop back down onto the knees. Untuck the toes. Sit back onto the heels. Rooting down into the ankles and the tops of the feet, we're going to drop the hands all the way back. Bloom the chest open to the sky. Inhale, lifting the right knee up. Exhale, dropping the right knee down. Ground the left foot, lift the left knee. Dropping it down. With the support of your hands behind you, we're now going to bend into the elbows, lift both the knees, drop the head back. Deep, 3 deep breaths. After the 3 deep breaths, drop the knee, coming all the way back and bringing your hands down. Now stretching into the meridian line of the stomach here. You're going to stay on the top of your feet. Please be very careful and mindful with your body here. But from here, we're going to start straightening into the legs, pushing all the way back, coming into a downward facing dog onto the top of your feet, just for 1, 2, 3, and coming all the way back down. Tuck the toes and push back into a child. With tucked toes, feel the points of contact that you have with the mat. Now gazing up towards your hands, you're rooting your hand up to your elbows down into the floor, and slide the chin and the chest forward, untuck the toes, lift the elbows, 8-point pose. On the next exhale, you drop the hips down, bring the big toes to touch. The side of the body is hugged by the elbows. Inhale, mini cobra. And exhale all the way down. Tuck the toes, and we're going to push all the way into a downward facing dog. Notice the hands rooted, the legs extending from the rooting of the feet. The head hangs. Rest the breath and the awareness where the body touches the floor. Now inhale through the nose into the center. Exhale, side out through the mouth. 2 more times. Beautiful. Onto the tip toes on the next inhale, and exhale, dropping down onto those knees. Untuck the toes, coming all the way up. Hands on hips. From there, you're bringing the right leg forward until you have a box shape in between your legs here. So you have the left knee directly underneath the left hip, and you also have the heel underneath the right knee. Now from there, we're going to again become aware of the points of contact that you have with the floor. Ground them down. Inhale, reaching the hands up. And exhale, rooting the hands towards the chest, down the center. Then from there, you're going to release the left hand towards the left heel if you can. Don't lose the box shape. If you're leaning back too much, bring the right knee over that right heel, lifting up over the head with the right hand. If this is too far, you can also tuck the toe and then reach. 3 deep breaths. The breath rests where the body touches the floor. Using the core muscles to bring you all the way back to center. Untuck the toe and take the right knee back down. Now just hula hooping into your body here. Opposite direction. Coming back to center. Left leg floats forward, creating a box shape, grounding down. Through the sole of the left foot, through the knee of the right leg, through the top of the right foot. The next inhale, breathe your arms up. Center down to the heart. Right hand goes towards the right heel, and left hand gets stretched all the way back. 3 deep breaths. Rooting down, breathing deeply. activating into the stomach, coming all the way back to center. Left leg goes all the way back, hula hooping through the hips, opposite direction. Beautiful. From there, we're tucking the toes, just experimenting where our body is at and what it's capable of. See if you can come all the way up, dropping the hands as close to the floor, hanging like a rag doll. We're going to inhale as we come halfway up and where our arms are out into a ka shape. Bend into the knees ever so slightly, lean the weight over towards the left leg and step the right foot one step forward. Straighten into the left leg and stay into your half lift. Beautiful. 3 deep breaths here. Dropping the hands down. If you can touch the floor with straight legs, great. If not, please bend into the knee. Then from there, we're going to start to sit down. Drop the left knee down, untuck the toe, sit on the left heel. If this is too much, get support for those lovely hips. The toes of the right foot is in line with the left knee. So from here, we're just coming into a really powerful pose. So inhale, arms out. And from there, twist and turn over to the side. Bring the head all the way back in front. 3 deep breaths. Exhale, grounds you. Inviting the energy to rest. Bring the hands all the way forward once again. And from there, leaning forward, coming all the way back up, stepping that left leg next to the right, coming all the way back up into a half lift. Ka, hands or cactus if you know it like that. Slightly bending into the knees and tuck the tailbone, activate the core, stepping the left leg forward. Straightening into both the legs. Staying here for 3 deep breaths. Dropping the hands all the way down. If that is not possible with a straight leg, then please bend that leg. We're now going to come all the way down onto the right knee, untuck the toe, sit down onto the right heel if you can, otherwise support your hips. Left toe is in line with the right knee. Ground down. If your body is adjusting, allow that to happen. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, twist into the spine. 3 deep breaths. Coming all the way back to center. And coming forward, tucking that knee in, sitting back down. Palms up to the sky, feeling grounded from the toes to the knees. The more we root down, the higher we extend effortlessly. Then letting go of any directional instructions to your awareness and just surrender and relax. Bringing your head down. As you invite a deep breath into your body, allow the awareness to merge with the breath and guiding you back into a seated position. I thank you for practicing with me in this guide to the vital principles of a yoga asana practice. Until next time, namaste, dear one.